All right. Hello, everybody. I think I'm live and I'm by myself, so this is a little weird and I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness gracious.
You're not by yourself.
Ah! Oh, I have a voice.
Hi. What's up, everybody? Oh!
Nice. Good job, Mason. So welcome to Mouse Talk Thursday night live stream. I don't think we have anybody on yet, so we'll wait a couple minutes and see. I think they know your dad's not here, so nobody wants to come in. I can't blame you, folks.
Well, I mean, I'm just here to co-sign with her on some stuff, and because I didn't want her to be alone.
Oh, he's a sweet son.
I mean, you wouldn't be alone. You have Cam in here.
Oh, yes, we always have Cam.
Technically, you're never alone.
Never alone. Oh,
I haven't
goodness.
streamed in a while, though. It's been, like, ever since I finished Kingdom Hearts. So I
Mason
think
likes to stream. Mason's a gamer, and
Yeah.
Mason likes to stream.
I stream over on Twitch.tv every now and then, but I'm waiting to get an upgrade on my computer to do it again. Because, yeah. I mean, I hope that's what we can do, but, you know.
Hey, Brian. Welcome to the stream. You are stuck with just me tonight.
So,
Oh, and Walt is here. He is in the chat. So he didn't leave me completely high and dry.
you sure about that?
So tonight, we're going to do or go over some Disney quotes. We're going to see if maybe a couple more people come in. But I put together a list of some quotes from Disney movies, and I figure maybe we can make everybody guess where they're from and maybe who
Maybe the
said the
character,
quote.
yeah.
So how's your day, Brian? How was work? What's for dinner? He always shares what's for dinner.
Cool.
Well, it might just be me and you, Brian, so it's going to be a long hour. Oh, goodness gracious.
Maybe because I'm here, it'll bring some people like, who's this guy? Unless they confuse me for Dad. Which
Yeah,
would,
you guys look a little
which
bit
would be really
alike.
interesting.
So, it's possible.
That'd actually be kind of funny, though. It's just like, hey, well, oh. Honestly, though, it's like, I'm good with quotes of movies, but it's been a minute since I've watched some of these films.
Yeah.
Like, I think the most recent Disney, like, animated film I watched was, might have been Tarzan. Like, because
Oh, wow.
it was on Netflix at one point. And I was like, I love this movie.
I like
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Tarzan's one of my favorites.
I really like
Do
Tarzan.
we do that? I was wrong because
No,
like,
you can't. Don't cheat. You can't tell anybody ahead of time.
I wasn't going to. I was just wondering if we do.
I watched your stream, Brian. It was good. I can't wait till you actually go in the parks because I can't wait to see some of Disneyland. I'm really excited. But you did a great job. That was a lot of fun. How was your breakfast, by the way? I don't know if you might have responded. Hey, Steve. How are you? Oh, goodness.
This is what happens when I never show up on the live streams.
Hey, Rob. Walt's not here today. He stuck me by myself, so I have a special guest. This is my son, Mason. I know, Rob, you've talked to Mason before.
What's up?
So, yeah. Hey, John, how are you tonight? Thanks for joining us. I was getting scared. There was nobody here at first.
Yeah. She was shaking over here.
Oh, man. Yeah, I know. I'm like, I don't want to be all alone.
Yeah, so she asked me this morning and then didn't take no for an answer.
Yes, Walt is locked in the closet behind us. Actually, he's probably going to join in on
You weren't
the
supposed to
stream.
tell him. This was your night. What's up, Rob? It's good.
So, that's funny. Nope, he told me I had to be by myself, and then he got mad at me because I brought Mason.
That's so true.
He's like, I told you could be okay all by yourself. Hey, the Lucky Minute. Hey, my Disney Park memories. How are you? Yes,
That's
Melissa and Son.
that's a new company.
Oh, gosh. Oh, yes, that's right. We let Mason out of the closet and switched him for Walt.
I was wondering where I was the whole time. Like, I knew it was dark somewhere, but you gave me food and a computer, so I was okay.
Yeah, it was all good.
Yeah. It almost looked like my room.
Yeah, it almost looked like your room. Well, tonight I actually prepared and I did some Disney quotes, and I figured we could have a little fun maybe guessing what movies they come from, and even maybe have you guys guess the character that said them, so just something a little different. So we can get started. So we got a few people in here now. I hope everybody's had a good day. So anyway, we'll go with our first quote. And this one says, "The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all." What movie is that from? Not too hard.
I need to ask you, how long did it take to find all these quotes? I really want to know.
Actually, I was waiting for Mason at driver's ed and spent about an hour waiting at my job after hours writing these out before I could pick him up and get back home. So
Smart.
it's kind of a last minute because I didn't really think Walt was going to make me be by myself. So Steve got it. It is Mulan. And Brian got who said it. It was the Emperor. That's exactly right.
Oh,
Great
wow.
job, guys.
Nice.
Very good.
I would never have gotten that.
All right.
It's amazing the amount of stuff.
All right. Quote number 2. "Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one." Lucky Minute, you got it too. But this is the next one. "Sometimes the right path is not the easiest one."
I apologize if I don't talk as often.
Mason's going to do some impressions. He's
Oh, heck
pretty good
no.
at that. Yes, you are.
No.
Yep.
I don't think I can impersonate any of these people.
You don't have to. You can just do your... Mason's really good. We should just make you do that. Everybody get a kick out of it. Do your Scooby-Doo.
Oh, heck no.
Come on.
I'll do Shaggy.
All right.
Oh, like, dude. Scoob. Oh, let's get out of here, man.
Steve got it again. Pocahontas. And got the Grandma Willow. Very good. Good
Oh,
job,
wow.
Steve. That's awesome. Oh, too
like,
funny.
Dude. I got the answer, man.
All right, here's our next quote. "You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think."
Oh, wow.
You are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. I actually have this on a plaque at my work. So,
Really?
for real. For
Learn
real,
something new
for
every day.
real. I actually got it as a Christmas present from one of my coworkers a couple years ago. So, you are braver. Yes, that's right, Brian.
Yeah.
It was Pooh. But can you guess who said it?
Yeah.
And Steve got it close behind. Yep, that's right, Steve. Christopher Robin. Woo.
Brian also put it around the same time,
Yep.
too.
Oh, yep. So you guys are pretty much tied, neck and neck. All right. Our next quote. "Our fate lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it."
There's so many hints in
Our
that
fate
statement.
lives within us. You only have to be brave enough to see it.
It's funny because it's like, you read this quote, and it's like there's so many keywords in there that you just listen to. And,
Yeah,
and you'll
that's true.
get
Can
it.
give it away. You're
Like,
right. And some of these,
very,
that's
very-
very true.
Yeah, it's crazy. Again, like there's only one quote from this movie that pops in my head, and I said it earlier before we started, okay, good, they got
Yep.
it.
Steve and Brian, right neck and neck again.
Like-
It was Brave and Merida. That's
Okay.
exactly right.
The only quote that's ever popped in my head is, if you had the chance to change your fate, would you? It's the only one that's like I remember from that movie because like I saw so many memes about it on like Twitter.
Oh, too funny. All right, here's our next one. "Even miracles take a little time."
Oh, I remember this one.
Even miracles take a little time.
It's funny with the silence and you just hear.
Never
Cam.
seen Brave, Brian, and you knew the answer? I guess because he did what you said,
Again, because
Mason. He
there's
listened
very,
to what it
there's very
said.
key
So
words in that one.
Brave is good. Miracle Max. It would take a miracle. Inconceivable.
Dang it!
Of course,
you beat
this
me to
isn't
it.
Disney. Nope, not Wreck-It Ralph. Even miracles take a little time. Anybody?
What?
Hey, Joey's World, how are you?
What's up?
Walt bailed on me tonight, so it's me and our youngest son, Mason.
I keep lifting this
He's
hand like they can
impersonating
see it.
Walt today.
I'm not impersonating anybody.
Cinderella is right, Steve. And it's the fairy godmother. I'm guessing that's what you meant. Ralph dumps the internet. Bibbidi bobbidi boo lady. That's right. The fairy godmother.
Let's bibbidi bobbidi back up for a second there.
Bibbidi bobbidi back up. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, are we ready for our next quote? Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine. Remember, you're the one who can fill the world with sunshine.
I really don't know how you. It's crazy how you guys remember stuff like this. I mean, then again, I'm like that with certain movies. Like, you give me any Avenger quote.
Yeah, that's true.
Or Spider-Man or anything.
We could do all kinds. So we're always quoting movies. It's been something in our family since I was growing up, and my Mason does the same. We're always quoting life in movie quotes.
I always like to do impressions with them, too.
That's right, Steve. That is right. It was Snow White. Good job.
You got the name and
Steve, go. Yeah, it was Snow White on both counts. This is an easy one. You guys will all know this one. Always let your conscience be your guide. I know you know this one, Walt. Always let your conscience be your guide.
I think I know this one because I think this was said in Kingdom Hearts. I think that's how I know this one.
It's sad that that's how you know that one.
I didn't watch this one as much as...
No, that's true.
There were very distinct like Disney movies I watched at my age. There you go.
There you go. Brian got the movie, Pinocchio. And Steve and Joey's World came right up behind with Jiminy Pinocchio. Jiminy Cricket, that's right.
Jiminy Pinocchio.
Jiminy Pinocchio.
My favorite character.
Sebastian. Come on, Walt. You knew that one.
I'm about to go downstairs and ask him, really.
All right, here's our next one. This one we probably will know, too. The very things that hold you down are going to lift you up.
Steve just asked Mason plays Kingdom Hearts.
Oh,
of course
yeah.
I do. It's my favorite game of all time. The third one, after 13 years of waiting, finally came out and warmed my heart.
He didn't stop talking about it for months. We had to pre-order it as a Christmas gift, and then, of course, it didn't come in until when?
The day it came out, the 29th of January.
Like January. So we waited like...
It was worth it. I waited 13 years. I could wait another month.
That's right, Steve. It was Dumbo and Timothy Mouse.
Okay, that one I don't. That's crazy. Speaking of, is anyone going to go see Dumbo when it comes out?
Oh, yeah, it's coming out this weekend, right, guys? Anybody planning to see Dumbo this weekend? Live action?
Are we?
I know, I don't even know if we are. Actually, probably not, because I got to work.
Oh, that's true.
So, yep, that's right, Joey's World, it's Dumbo.
It's crazy that Disney's coming out with all these live I'm excited
there's
for Aladdin.
There's a lot of live action
that one's
movies
gonna be
coming
great.
out back to back. I want to see Aladdin, too. I actually do.
Buy the PlayStation just to put... Right? Yeah. I could go on all day about Kingdom Hearts, but
oh my gosh,
that'd be taking away the purpose of this stream.
He could do a stream on Kingdom Hearts. You guys could do that together.
Yeah, I just finished streaming the third game on Twitch.
That's sweet, Steve. I hope we don't disappoint you.
Oh.
He was gonna go see Dumbo tonight.
That
means a lot. All right, ready for our next quote. This one you guys will know too. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it. Joey's World said they saw the sneak peek, and it looked great. Oh, thanks, Steve. The past can hurt, but the way I see it, you can either run from it or learn from it.
Really? This character? I would have expected... You know who I would have expected
There you go. Steve got it right away.
You know who I would have expected to say that?
What?
Mufasa. That sounds like something
yeah,
he
no,
would say
but
too.
it was actually, well, because
Simba.
Mufasa died. Rafiki
right,
said
that was
it.
when it said
Yep,
it.
it was The Lion King, and it was Rafiki.
That's another one I'm
Good
excited
job,
for because
Steve.
my dude James Earl Jones is coming back. His voice is... No one can do Mufasa other than him.
Steve is killing it. Can you eat some dove tonight?
Is that a Disney quote?
Oh, can you feel the love tonight? I got it. It took me a minute. It is Thursday. Everything takes me a minute. Hey, Juan. Well, it does look different today, doesn't he? We found the fountain of youth today. This is our son, Mason, who looks very much like his father. So he's joining me today. So, anywho. Mason's good at impersonation, so I'm going to make him do some more a little bit later.
Oh, man.
All right, here's our next quote.
If you had one for... I'll tell you. I'll say it in a minute.
Go ahead.
If you had one for Gronk, I would do it.
Oh, I don't, but you have one? You know one from the movie? You
No,
think
I
of one, we'll do
haven't. I
it
haven't
later.
seen Emperor's New Groove in a while. It's pretty great that they had his own movie. What's up, Joey's World?
All right. I almost said who said the quote. All right. Here's the next quote. If watching is all you're gonna do, then you're gonna watch your life go by without you. Steve will definitely get this one right away. If watching is all you're gonna do, then you're gonna watch your life go by without you. A Mason debut.
It feels good to do something live again. Cause
See, I'm getting him started again. Mason does a lot of computer stuff. He's actually very much into that. Has his own YouTube channel. See, I know
And
you know
Twitch,
it, Steve. You're just not answering on purpose. You try to get someone else a chance.
He gets a 10
I
second
don't know
delay.
that anybody else is going to get this one though, Steve.
He gets a 10-second
I
delay.
didn't know this one. Nope, not
No.
Cogsworth. If watching is all you're going to do, then you're going to watch your life go by without you. All right, Steve, let her rip. Nah, Joey's World got it. It is Hunchback. But do you know who said it? I definitely didn't know this one. Mason's having a hard time reading my handwriting.
For your call.
Who's coughing? Did I?
Cam, was it you?
I didn't think I was coughing.
And if
That's
I-
right. It was Laverne.
That's how you. I thought.
I'm drinking my dinner.
Okay.
Mason had driver's ed tonight.
Yep.
I didn't get home till 6:30.
Sorry.
And then no. And then we were lucky enough. Walt's parents stopped by for a surprise visit. They actually live in Delaware, and they were here when I got home. So we were chit chatting, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, we got to get upstairs and do the stream." So crazy.
Should I let him out? Because he looks like he
Yeah,
wants to leave.
if Cam wants to go out with me.
All right.
Cam's confused. He doesn't understand why his father isn't here. All
Okay.
right.
Go ahead, buddy.
Here's our next quote. You don't have to be timid. You must be bold and daring. Hey, human person. How are you tonight? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. You don't have to be timid. You must be bold and daring. I actually didn't recognize this quote either, and this is one of my favorite movies, so I don't know why I didn't. Some of these quotes actually may be from songs, too, so they may not be
True.
things that were
Oh,
actually
yeah.
said. They could be in songs that these characters sing, so that's possible as well. So keep that in mind.
Could you imagine like some of them were so obvious, like for Cinderella, bippity boppity boo. Who said it?
I know, well, they did, there was some like that, of course, like To Infinity and Beyond and stuff like
Who
that,
said
but I'm
that?
like, that's too easy, so
Who said that?
very funny. That was one of your favorites as a kid, Mason.
I don't even know who
That's
I'd say
right,
my
Joey's
favorite.
World. That is right. It was Lumiere. So, of course, what movie was it? These are all uplifting quotes for the most part. That's why I like them. So,
I like the enthusiasm Steve World's given. Good
Steve
job.
is the bomb, and Steve is our partner channel. So
Where?
everybody check out Steve's channel. And Steve just started finally live streaming himself, and he is just a natural at it. He's really good at it. So I can understand now why you were nervous. I'm here by myself. I'm like really nervous. It's really silly. I don't know. I just when I have even with Mason here, I'm just like.
That's how I was with live streaming though. When I first started like
Oh,
years ago, when I was
God.
even younger than I am now. Like I started at a really young age.
Thanks, Steve. You're very kind.
But it's something you pick up on quite easily once you just get at least one of them done. Like even the first like 2 minutes, you're like, I got it.
Yeah, but it's funny just how much having Walt here. I'm never nervous, but trying to like just do it myself, I am just like a hot mess right now. So I know Mason's here, but I don't know. It's just different. Walt is he is
The
Mouse Talk.
commentator.
Walt is Mouse Talk, so it's like I have him as my pillar, and I
And
just
now-
and of go along for the ride.
Everyone in the chat's
So,
gonna say that's
I
not
know.
true.
I did. I included a movie that began with the letter B. And it's one of my favorite movies. I don't have anything against B.
I will say
No, you weren't, Brian. You were not horrible at it. Not at all. Brian did his first stream. He was going to breakfast in downtown Disney with Jennifer, and I think you did a great job for your first stream,
he
Brian.
did an
So,
IRL stream. Cool.
yeah. So, like I told him, I'm really excited to see some of the in the park stuff because we never get to see Disneyland. So I can't wait. It's all got to start somewhere.
You're doing great.
All right, here's our next quote. There's the whole world at your feet. Nice and short. There's the whole world at your feet. Thanks, Joey's World. You guys are sweet. There's the whole world at your feet.
So I'm trying to think of more jokes, the more ones we say, but I can't. I was going to say something along the lines of, no, there's wood floor beneath me.
Wood floor beneath our feet. Usually it's the dog beneath our feet, but he left me and went with his father because he loves him best.
My cat might show up.
Your cat might show up.
Who knows?
Help, Steve! Oh, too funny.
Imagine Dad comes in. All right,
You're right. It's not a cartoon. See, Steve knows it. Steve is the end all. Hey, Chris, how are you? Thanks for joining us. Chris will be on later tonight after our stream, right, Chris? So everybody be sure to check out Disney World Adventures and check out his channel tonight when we're done. Alrighty-roo. No, Brian, we should be treating you to dinner when we get out there. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. I just want to get there someday. All right, I'm going to read it one more time. There's the whole world at your feet. And Steve's right. It's not a animated movie.
Oh, okay. This is an oldie.
Yeah, we don't really either, Steve. So, hey, it's all good. We have a life. We all have each other. This is our life.
I mean, we can. I can give a pretty good hint if they don't get it.
All right, Mason, what's your hint?
I was gonna say they just recently came out with a It just came out with a live action reboot very recently.
Yep, there you go. There's a really good hint.
Hey,
Disney or Nerd Herders, thanks for joining us tonight.
I'm not gonna say the person's name, but they had a Broadway. Is it Broadway that's on that he was in? The main guy.
I don't know.
Well, okay, but it's a very famous.
That's it, Brian.
Yep,
it's Mary Poppins
There you
and Bert.
There you go.
Mason, you probably know things that I don't even know.
You're talking about-
Thanks for coming back.
I mean,
Lucky Minute.
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Mommy stuff never ends, that's for sure. See, that's why I have my son here.
I'm not being held here against my will.
I didn't even have to bribe him. I didn't even promise him anything. He just
I didn't
loves
think
his,
of that.
He just loves his mother. Isn't that sweet?
I did actually feel bad though.
He felt bad for me. He felt sorry for me.
That's not why. Oh, well, now you're making me feel bad.
He's like, I don't want to leave you all alone, Mom.
Like I literally stood here against the wall for like
forced.
5-10 minutes, just like, do I leave? What do I do? Like I feel awful if I leave her alone because it's her first time. I'm just like freaking out.
All right, here's our next quote. Life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. Life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. I think that's a good reminder. Oh. Life is a journey to be experienced, not a problem to be solved. Anybody? That's right,
There you
Joey's
go.
World. Winnie the Pooh. That's exactly right. And Pooh said it. So, that's a good one. I did not actually know that one, but I like that. All right, this is an easy one, guys.
Oh yeah.
Ready? All it takes is faith and trust.
I mean, there's
That's a
part.
super easy one.
I feel like there's another part of that line that you missed.
Yes,
But
there
you
is.
have to,
But then
of course,
that
cut it
would
out.
really give it away.
But then
All
you-
it takes is faith and trust. And this was one of Mason's favorite movies as a little guy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then the live action that they did of it was pretty. Like they
Even though
had
that-
they had multiple live actions
Yeah.
of this movie.
You liked the one that wasn't Disney.
Oh wait, was the one
Right?
with the actor that we love? Was that Disney?
Yes.
His was Disney.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Maybe not.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
There you go.
That's right, Lucky Minute. It's Peter Pan. And it was actually Peter that said it. And a little bit of pixie dust.
Do
All
you believe
right.
in fairies, everybody?
I do. I do. Do you believe in fairies? One of my coworkers at work says that all the time too.
Wait,
and
really?
Yep.
That's crazy.
I said, oh, my son loves that movie.
I wish you did Muppet quotes. I really wish you did Muppet quotes.
I know. I was debating. Maybe we can get into that later. If we finish up. I was gonna talk Muppets tonight. Maybe on a different stream.
We should have.
Because Muppets are my favorite.
We could have gone all day about Muppet Treasure Island.
I do. See, Steve knows.
There you go.
I do. I'll give you a thimble. All right. Here's another one. This is probably good too. Or easy. You control your destiny. You don't need magic to do it. So you think about it. This one's pretty easy too. You control your destiny. You don't need magic to do it.
I kind of said something similar along this line.
Tink is the future Mrs. Joey's World. That's so cute. Oh, Jeremy Sumpter played Pan in that movie. Yeah.
Really? That was his name?
Yep, I didn't even know that. But, we watched that over and over and over.
Yeah. I watched it because the fight scenes were cool.
I thought it was cute. It was a good look.
Yeah, it was interesting.
For a live action, I liked it.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Well, I mean, we all can't forget about the other one with
Robin Williams.
Yep.
Hook. Yeah.
That was a good one.
I love me Robin Williams. Heck, we could talk Robin Williams all night too. Oh, I
His
miss him
stand-up
terribly. Lord of the Rings, Frodo.
Mr. Frodo.
That'd probably fit.
Mr. Frodo.
Steve knows it. Steve knows it. Oh no, Brian had it. It's Brave. That's exactly right. And who said it?
Frodo Baggins. Frodo. I just watched The Hobbit recently, so we watched that. Well, you walked away. She went and finished the movie with me, guys. Horrible.
I had mom things to do. All right. Yes, it was Brave, and it was Merida. All right. Here's another one, and this is a movie we have not mentioned yet. Yeah, Mason, you need to do all your Lord of the Rings impressions. Go ahead.
There's very few of them. Like Gandalf's like, "A wizard is never late, Frodo Baggins. He arrives precisely when he means to." And then like Aragorn, I can kind of do. It's like I can't do it. It's like it's so bad. I'm trying to think. Who else could I do from Lord of the Rings? Oh, we took your precious, stupid hobbits. That's all I'm doing right now. I don't know.
Oh no, do the Soren Patrick.
Patrick Warburton. Nice work, pal. Soaring it down. We are ready for takeoff. It's about to be a series of unfortunate events. If anyone gets that, that's great.
Oh, you shall not pass. Joey's Wilson.
You shall not pass.
It's the precious.
My Smeagol's kind of messed up because I just ate, so it's like
he's got cheese throat.
I just ate pizza, so.
Oh, brother. Love it. See, that's good. All right. We'll move on to our next non-ride quote. If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never see what lies ahead.
This one's a little difficult.
It's a good one, though. I like the quote.
I like the movie.
Yep. If you focus on what you've left behind, you will never see what lies ahead.
Who says it? Oh, okay.
I know. See, we were going to do that, Steve, and it's terrible. I did these all in, like, chicken scratch in my writing. He couldn't read my writing because that's what we were going to do. And he's like, you're going to type those out, right, Mom? And I'm like, I don't have time to type them out. And I should have done that. I was at my office. It was kind of dumb, but learning experience because that's exactly what we were going to do. See, Steve just gave a good hint. That movie makes him hungry. So it's not Moana, but that's a really good guess.
I mean,
Very good, Joey's World. It's Ratatouille. Who said it?
Did you spell it right, then? It's like, it's so hard to spell. I just wanted to, anytime someone spells it, I just want to see if they spell it right.
Oh, hi, Janine. I'm so sorry.
Hey, there you go, Joey's World.
Thanks for being here.
It was Gaston.
And it was Gusteau.
Gusteau.
That's
I said
exact
Gaston.
Gaston. Wrong movie.
It was Gusteau.
Good job. Thank goodness Walt's paying attention. He's not even on the stream, technically. All right. Our next quote. This is easy, too. You guys. Hi, Isaac. Welcome. Glad you're here. All right. Don't just fly. soar.
I don't
That's
get
an
it.
easy one. Don't just fly, soar. Well, thank goodness for spell check. Of course, I don't think they have spell check on the chat.
I mean,
so-
let's also be real here. If you go up to someone and say, spell ratatouille, like, right off the top of their head, they're just going to be
no.
like, what?
Hey, Jeff. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We're doing some Disney quotes tonight. And Walt ditched me.
But you know who didn't?
My son,
Cam.
this is my son
All right.
Mason, for those of you who just joined us.
What's up, everybody?
Mason decided to join me so I wouldn't be all by my lonesome because I was nervous.
And I've done live streams before, so.
Yeah, he's an old pro on his own channel. That's right, Isaac. It's Dumbo. Hooray! All right. So here's our next one. If you don't think, then you shouldn't talk. Jeff says hi from Dole Whip Dad.
What's up?
If you don't think, then you shouldn't talk.
This one's difficult. I would never have got this. Because I wasn't huge on this movie. I didn't hate it. I don't hate any Disney movies, but it's like,
Your brother liked this movie a lot.
He did?
Walter
Really?
loved this movie
that's crazy.
as a little boy. I was never a huge fan of this movie either, but Walter loved it. Walt is helping me by abandoning me. It's the parent bird pushing the child bird out of the nest.
And it's just like,
It kind of is. It's true. You just got to dive right in.
it's like the thing where they're like, it's like, listen, today's the big day to fly. Here's the thing. I can't fly yet. That sounds like you probably. Whoosh.
Joey's World. It sounds like a new country song. Walt ditched me, but I got me a Mason. Twang, twang.
Walt ditched me, now I got my son Mason. I was all alone.
Hi, Noah. Thanks for joining us. I'm glad you're here. I'd say you're close in time frame, Lucky Minute, but that is not the right movie. If you don't think, then you shouldn't talk.
I mean, I will say one of the characters in this movie is pretty. I want to say a pun, but it's gonna give it away.
That's all right.
You know, one of the characters in this movie is pretty mad.
Hi, Dee. Thanks for joining
got-
us. I know it's late for you. Thanks for being here.
But that doesn't mean
Tonight,
that
it's me
so
and our youngest son, Mason. Walt pushed me out of the nest.
But don't worry, I caught her. I was gonna say either
That's
I
right.
gave you wings.
Mason gave me some pixie dust, so it's all good.
Or right, that works. I was gonna say where it was like
That's right, Lucky Minute. Alice in Wonderland. Now, who said it? Do you know who said it?
I almost made a horrible like reference to Icarus or whatever, how he had the wings with the wax, but that's not a good one because he fell. That's not a good comparison because he fell.
Nice.
Sorry.
Aw, Mason's always catching me. He always lifts me up.
Has a rough day at work. I come downstairs.
He always says, Mom, do you need a hug?
And then I crack a joke or two saying, "All right, man up."
It's not the caterpillar.
I don't even know who is that. Oh, okay. I've looked at it 3 times and I just keep forgetting.
No.
Everyone thinks it's
you
a
would think.
caterpillar, right?
Anybody?
I
know
mean,
Steve knows.
Worst comes to worst, Steve can
It's
say.
not the Cheshire Cat, although that sounds like something he would say too.
Sounds like anything any of these characters.
Who's somebody
say.
at the tea party.
Oh, true. Is this the guy who's late?
No.
Wait, that's not who that is? Oh, no, that's not. No, I was thinking someone different.
All right, he is brown. Steve's given a hint. He is brown. UPS? No, I'm just kidding. It's not the rabbit. It's not the Mad Hatter.
Again, this is difficult. This isn't
Yeah,
an easy one.
I didn't know this one.
Like, I don't even think Dad knows it. Yeah.
I didn't know most of these when I looked them up.
We're not
So.
supposed to tell them that.
I know.
No,
That's it. The March Hare. That is it.
Yeah, there you go.
Good job. Brian and the human person both got that one.
Air 5.
Good job. This bump.
Like pounded, dude.
All right. Here's our next one. This one will be pretty easy too if you listen to it. A true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. you know what? I feel terrible because you guys were right then. I thought the March Hare was different. Oh my gosh. What a horrible host I am. Never mind, we'll go back. You were right. I know, and Walt's yelling from downstairs, it's still a rabbit. That's right, Hercules, and it was Zeus. Oh, look, your father got one right.
He cheated. He could somehow see through the camera because we're in the same house.
It was Zeus, actually. A true hero isn't measured by the size of his strength, but by the strength of his heart. Yes, you can go the distance.
I can go the distance.
All right, here's our next quote. Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. No, I wrote these down. Believe it or not. My handwriting is atrocious.
Oh, this one should be pretty easy if you really think about the character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you think about it, this one makes sense too.
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
Nope, but that's a good guess, Joey's World. It's not Mulan.
Oh, that is actually a really good one.
Yeah, it's a good guess.
That is a very good.
Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it. Not Crush. You know, I don't have any Nemo ones in here.
Do you have any Pixar? I don't even think you have any Pixar.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Ratatouille's Pixar.
Isn't Brave Pixar?
Oh, yeah, Brave is Pixar. Right,
which I kept thinking it wasn't. We had a debate on whether or not
I actually knew it was Pixar.
Brave was
like,
Pixar,
no.
and I didn't think Brave was Pixar.
I didn't know.
And it was.
I didn't know half of these movies with that animation weren't Pixar.
I know.
Like isn't Big Hero 6 isn't even Pixar. Like I looked it up. It's not.
Oh.
It's just.
And that's weird because
it's
I would have thought
Disney.
it was.
Yeah, I thought that too, and I was like, that makes sense for that kind of movie. It's actually owned by Marvel, which is crazy.
This is a fantastic movie. I love this movie. One of my faves, for sure.
I was going to say it's one of the worlds in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it.
Ooh, okay.
Nope, it's not the Lion King or Queen, Brian.
I mean, I had a hint, but I mean, I was going to say one of the actors' names and see if they could guess.
That's fine.
One of the characters, the main character, is voiced by Zachary Levi.
That should give it away if anybody knows.
Who is now playing Shazam, which is super exciting. I really want to see that. It did so well.
Yeah, we've heard Shazam has really good ratings. I'm kind of going off topic here, but...
I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's good. We like to go off topic.
Sorry,
That's
if you can tell by the hoodie,
here.
I'm a superhero nerd, and I love those.
Yeah, Mason wanted to talk Marvel, but I felt like everybody's talking Marvel. We wanted to do something different.
If everyone's talking it would give us something to talk about.
That's right. It's Tangled. But who said it? Venture outside your comfort zone. The rewards are worth it.
Are they though?
No, actually, some are Pixar. Joey's World. Mason and I had a debate. Brave is actually Pixar. So is
Dad.
Yep, it's Tangled.
So did Isaac.
Yep, and Isaac got it too.
Who?
And it was actually. Does anybody know who said it?
I feel like it's. This chair is very squeaky.
It's because it's so quiet in here.
I think it's actually the floor. Whatever.
It was Rapunzel. Rapunzel actually said.
Which is really interesting because she's the. Really, you've never seen it.
Oh, Brian, it's such a good movie.
It's phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
It's hilarious. It's funny, and it's really. It tells a really good story for a character that I don't think many people have heard of, to be honest. I don't think a lot of people have heard Rapunzel's story.
Really? I did. Well, of course, I'm a lot older
because
than
especially.
you are.
But it's like, if you think about it, obviously it's this typical, in the tower, but then, we don't know much from that.
It was actually Rapunzel that said it. At least that's what this quote thing said. I didn't think it was either.
No,
it wasn't one of the ruffians.
I think it is, yeah.
So it was actually Rapunzel.
I would expect,
the chicken purple.
You know what I would have expected that to say? I would have expected Flynn to say that.
Yes.
To say that to her.
Yeah, I agree.
That's
what everybody was saying. That's funny. I know. Frying pans, who knew? I agree. I have one of those cast iron pans right on the stove. That thing is heavy.
Is it really?
All right, here's our next quote. It's up to you how far you'll go. If you don't try, you'll never know. This one I didn't know, actually. It's up to you how far you'll go. If you don't try, you'll never know. All right, Steve. He said the one for Rapunzel, it was during her pep talk to herself. I remember that. I just rewatched that movie, too, a couple weeks ago. So I think I would know. It's not Moana. Hey, Robin. It's so good to see you. Haven't seen you in a while. I hope all is well. Send us some warm weather, please. It's not Moana, believe it or not. This is an older movie. It's up to you how far you'll go. If you don't try, you'll never know. Steve knows every single one of these. I'm really impressed.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think I would have known half
once.
of these.
I've only seen this once.
You know what's sad? I don't know that I've ever seen this movie all the way through, and it's a much older movie, and that's really kind of pathetic. But
I mean, I'm not gonna lie.
If I did, it might have been when I was a kid.
I'm not gonna lie. For me, that was really hard to sit through that movie. I mean, it's funny the way the ending happens.
Steve just gave a hint. Higatus Vigatus. Oh, rub it in, Robin. Missed last week's stream. She was at the VIP pass holder event at Epcot. That's awesome. So jealous. That's exactly right. Joey's World and The Lucky Minute came in at the same time. Sword in the Stone, and it was Merlin. Good job. Excellent. Bed knobs and broomsticks. Oh my gosh. I never saw that one either. I wasn't allowed.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Nana didn't let us watch anything with witches in it when we were kids.
Yeah, you watched Hocus Pocus?
No, I watched
watch
that.
with me?
No, I had you guys by the time we had
okay.
Hocus Pocus.
That's great.
So, all right, here is our next quote.
Pretty creepy.
Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
That is pretty crazy.
Yeah, Hocus Pocus came out in the late 90s. Or was it like 95, 96, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
I think. You weren't born yet, but
yeah, I mean, I may have been born in the early 2000s, but I have the soul of like an 80s kid.
It's not Coco.
At least I think I did. Oh yeah, we don't have
Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories. Thanks, Steve.
That was a pretty good guess. We should have done Star Wars quotes.
Quite the opposite.
Wait, who said it?
Not Toy Story, but that I think is a pretty good guess. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
Oh, okay. This is interesting. This is a pretty magical character.
That's a hint. Oh, I hear Camden.
You gotta drop subtle hints.
Woody. Subtle hints. Need another subtle hint, Mace. Today's special moments are tomorrow's memories.
I mean, again, I'll just say the actor and everyone's gonna...
No, don't say that.
That's
not Wally.
It's like, alright, okay, this has a live action movie coming out very soon. Like, it really, like,
it's not Pinocchio.
Like, really soon. Not, like, really soon, but, you know, pretty soon. Those are the best kind of hints I can give, because it's just like, I don't really know what else
Chicken and sea bass. I think we might need to... All right, Steve, give it up.
Just do it.
Just do it. It's not the Lion King.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, Brian. It's Aladdin. And who said it? Oh, they had it on Jeopardy once.
Really?
We missed that episode, obviously. You know who said it? It was the genie. That's right. Thank you, Steve. All right, we've only got 2 left. Our next quote. The only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work.
feel like that's just the normal life lesson.
The only way to get what you want in this world is through hard work.
Take that as a life lesson, everybody.
A lot of these are life lessons, I think.
True.
I think they're good quotes. Only 2. Sorry, Steve. Then I'll let you guys talk about what you want to talk about. Human person got it. It's actually, you're probably right, but they had the quote listed as Tiana saying it. But I think she said it because her dad taught her that. And it is The Princess and the Frog. Good job, guys. Good job, human person, and the lucky minute. All right, here's the last quote that I have written out. Of course, Mason, maybe you could think of some that you can do the voices for. All right, this is an easy one. Giving up is for rookies. Brian, Steve, you did study Disney in college. Because didn't you get all the books? Because that's when you first went.
There literally
Princess and the
is
Hopper.
only one character that pops in my head when I hear one distinct word.
Yeah, exactly. Giving up is for rookies. I know, aren't they good, Janine? I didn't even know most of these. Cars is a good guess, but that's not it. I think that's a really good guess, though.
Oh, that's true, yeah. That actually sounds like something Doc would
It's
say.
not Bug's Life, but that's a good guess,
Marty
too.
McFly. Marty!
It's not Cars. That does sound like it, doesn't it?
It really...
More
See,
that
that's
you
what I...
think
See,
about
it
it.
sounds like Doc.
Think about the last word.
Wait, which Doc are we talking?
Giving up is for rookies. I hear the word rookies and I automatically think of this movie because of another line.
It's not a 3D animation. It's 2D.
It's not from Up. Yeah, we did have another. It's not Zootopia. That's a good guess, too. Gosh, there's probably so many more quotes out there. I wish I had had more time. I could have got a lot more because there were so many movies we didn't even... That's right, Walt. It's Hercules.
Who said it?
Yeah, and who said it?
There's only... I feel like there's only one character in this movie that says it.
Giving up is for rookies.
It's for rookies.
Of course, this is a hard one to spell. I'll give you a hint, too.
Well, just call him by his nickname.
That's true.
Call him by his nickname.
Call him by his nickname. Spell his full name, Walt. Actually, it's funny, when I saw it, how it was spelled, I would have been way off. I had no idea it was spelled the way it was spelled. That's right, Lucky Minute. It was his trainer. Who is...
He was the satyr.
I just want
He's
to
a
see.
satyr, right?
I just want to see somebody. It is Phil.
It's
Good
Phil,
job,
yeah.
human person.
He's a satyr, right?
Philoctetes. Yes, he is a satyr.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we had an argument at school about that. Like my friend Kendall was saying, like, he goes, like, centaurs and satyrs are like the same thing. I'm like, no.
Actually, they're not.
No, they're not.
A
Because
satyr is
centaurs are
part
half human, half horse.
horse.
Satyrs are a goat.
Part goat and human. That's exactly right.
And they look more human because you can
Mhm.
hide the legs, and actually the horns kind of give it away. Anyways,
Well,
I only know that because of Percy Jackson.
because a satyr isn't a satyr what was on Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. Wasn't
That was Mr.
Jim
Tumnus.
McAvoy, Mr. Tumnus.
Jim McAvoy.
Jim McAvoy.
James.
James McAvoy. Jim. You know, we're on a first name basis.
Yeah, he's such a nice guy. I met him the other day.
Yeah. But yeah, Mr. Tumnus was a satyr.
I
as well.
forgot that was him for the
Mhm.
longest time, and then X-Men
Or that
came
other
out.
movie you like.
What, Percy
Percy
Jackson?
Jackson.
Yeah, that's
you
what
just
I,
said
that's
that.
What, yeah,
He's
yeah,
a
that's
satyr
what.
too. Hey, Ray J.
You're
You
talking
heading off to work?
Grover.
Yes, Grover.
I wish they made another one of those, but at the same time, I'm kind of okay if they didn't.
So that's all the quotes I have for tonight. I guess we've got about 10 minutes left if you guys want to stick it out. What do you want to talk about? I know I did want to talk a little bit about Muppets, but I don't know if anybody really wants to talk about Muppets.
Honestly, I feel like there's multiple things we can talk about because Disney-related movies, there's a lot coming out.
That's
There's
true.
a lot, and I don't just mean like this, typical Disney stuff. Like, of course, you got Avengers coming out, you got Spider-Man coming out in the next couple. Is that Disney? Or is that that's more Sony? That's both of them.
Well, I know Disney owns it, but I don't
Well,
know how that works.
but they don't fully own that character yet. Disney needs to get that deal from Sony.
Fried rice breakfast sounds amazing.
Oh, that just makes me think of Sakura.
I love fried rice. I want to go to Yak and Yeti right now. for
Yeah,
Sakura.
same.
Yum. Yay.
But yeah, there's so many movies.
Oh, wow. That's, of course it's okay to say Joey's World. That's awesome. She just shared that Resort TV 1 just hit 50,000 subs.
Awesome.
That is amazing.
Congrats.
And they're awesome people. Josh and Jenna are great, and their parents, a lot of fun, really great people. Love to watch their vlogs. You can mention anybody here on this channel. As long as they're family friendly, we support everybody here. We are all kind of a team, a network. So.
Which is cool. You notice Human Person said there's going to be a Muppets thing on Disney Plus? Are you serious? That's awesome.
I know. I don't know a lot about it, so that's terrible.
I feel like we should
Me
talk.
as a quote I call myself a Muppets fan, and I think I remember us bringing this up before. So, Brian's making his mac and cheese. Yum, yum, yum.
Who's excited for the Disney Plus app? Because I was on the fence about it for a bit, but then hearing about the stuff coming out on it, I'm excited because for me it's the Star Wars stuff. The Mandalorian show coming out. Now hearing about the Muppets, it's like...
This is their new streaming, right?
Yeah.
Okay. When is this supposed to come out? Is it soon?
I think it's this summer. I might be wrong.
No, I think you're right. We watched, Walt and I watched a
can
vlog
Google
on
it real
it.
quick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm interested to see because I know... yeah, right, Steve. He said Disney Plus is going to be epic. I may never leave my house again except to go to Disney World. All right, Dad said it's coming out in the fall. So
okay.
I know, of course, all Disney content is going to be eliminated from any other stream services. So we might be getting rid of any other stream services.
November. Oh.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Oh wait, no. They talked about this in 2018. Wow.
All right,
I almost
so
said
it
a
is
date
this
that was a
fall.
year ago.
Yep. So
So
it's going to have the entire Disney library. So that's pretty exciting.
That's pretty.
And
dope.
I guess I feel like I'm actually kind of disappointed in Netflix. Every time I go on Netflix, unless it's a series, like the new series that they've brought about, every time I go to find a movie I want to watch, it's 90% of the time they don't have it.
And
Usually it's something maybe from my childhood or some
Mhm.
random movie, and it's a little disappointing for me. I mean, the kids use it more than anything, but, you know.
The thing that gets me with Netflix is, like, you watch a movie on there, or they have a show, and then the next day they get rid of it.
That's
like,
cool, and it said it may house the entire Fox library too, which makes sense. I mean, they just
because they just went through
That's
that
the
deal.
whole
Which
point.
can we talk about that for a second?
Yeah,
the deal
go
that
ahead.
went through. I was at school, but I was in my free periods, and I pulled out my phone, and on Twitter I just saw constant things of stuff that was bought out, and I saw the deal went through. I lost it because this deal, guys, in my opinion, is probably one of the biggest things Disney's done. Because this doesn't just mean this means a huge thing for Marvel fans, because now they're getting the Fantastic Four and the X-Men, which means huge plans for the future. For those of you that are comic fans may know that they could do a story called Secret Wars, which I believe is X-Men versus Avengers, which would be awesome. But I would love that. And then just, of course, you got all the other stuff that Fox owns and stuff. Doesn't Fox has Gotham airing on it, but that's ironic because that's ending in like a month.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like it's crazy because this deal is making Disney a bigger what's the
course.
bigger company than it ever used to be. It's
they're
awesome because fans like me,
taking over.
like it's like they have people for everything. Like you got the people that are liking stuff like Simpsons and Family Guy and stuff, but then you got like people like me who are there for like the Marvel stuff that they own. Finally, we can actually get some good stuff. Hey.
Oh, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you. That's very kind. Thank you for the super
Appreciate
chat. He just wants to see me cry on stream. That is so sweet. Thank you so much. You guys are so funny. They're saying if they just had Disney Plus and WWE, they're set.
That's something my friend Kelsey would say.
Walt and I used to watch WWE when we were younger. We used to watch wrestling, when you guys were little. I haven't watched it in years, but it's funny. That brings back memories. Hey, Brandy and Dave. Thanks for stopping in.
What's up?
Very cool. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see what the new streaming service brings. We're still debating. I know we've talked about this before, getting rid of our cable and just going with like a Roku or Apple TV or something like that and just bringing on streaming services. So
I think the thing we need to remember too is it's not like it's just taking stuff that Disney already owns. It's making new stuff like Netflix is doing.
Right. No, of course. New content. New original content. Well, that's what the Muppets
That's my issue with Netflix, though. Their new stuff really isn't that good, in my opinion. Like, I really don't like some of the new stuff they're putting on there. Like, there's some new shows every now and then I'm like, okay, that's cool. But now that they've ended, like, Daredevil and Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and Iron Fist, like, as soon as they got rid of those, I stopped really caring. Like, there's a few shows on there and movies that are just I can go watch whenever that I like, but I'm kind of sitting here and I'm like, all I got left is anime.
Now, are they Marvel?
What? Daredevil. Yeah, they're the same universe as the
Right.
Avengers.
So I wonder if that's why they stopped it.
If they continue Daredevil and Punisher and all that on the streaming service, then I'll be fine. But if they don't, I'm gonna be really sad.
Walt watched
it was
Bird
so
Box,
good.
Steve. I didn't watch it. He said it was kind of.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest.
Foolish.
I did not like it at all. I thought it was terrible.
I never saw it.
The ending made me want to erase my memory of that movie. Like, there are very rare times where I want to say that about movies. There's very rare times. Like, I'll tolerate a movie, but very rare will you hear me say, I wish I could erase the memory of that movie. Amazing Spider-Man 2 is one of them.
That's hilarious. Oh my gosh.
But yeah, like, I don't know. Me and my dad and I, we're very critical people when it comes to movies. But for good, we're fair, though. We're fair. But yet people, like, still kind of come up to us and are like, why is it negative about these movies? No. We, like, because we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they like to
We like to get
critique.
hardcore facts about these movies that are dumb and are, like, great. And it's like, you know, like people in my school are just like, they sometimes don't care about my opinion because they think I'm just going to critique it when I may or may not actually like it. It's like, I have good reasons. Like, you just got to hear me out. It's crazy.
That's funny.
Doesn't get... We'll go to Hulu.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Okay.
Honestly, though, I want to get Hulu again because it has a lot
We
of
had
old
Hulu.
shows that I like. This kids, it has like Drake and Josh and like Foster's Home for Men,
Okay.
Friends. It also has a lot of anime that I watch, so I would like Hulu. But if we could get rid of Netflix and go Hulu, I'd take that.
What movie was that, Steve? He said there's only one movie he has ever shut off because it was terrible. And now I need to know.
It's The Last Airbender.
The Last Airbender.
That live action movie is
Robin
terrible.
Hood Men in Tights. Walt and I went to see that at the theater. We literally almost got up partway through and walked out of the theater. And I love Mel Brooks. Love Spaceballs. But for some reason, that one just wasn't it.
Spaceballs is so... ludicrous speed.
Go!
It's so good. Yeah, which movie is that?
Yeah, no,
Steve?
you've got us on pins and needles, Steve.
Drum roll. Honestly, though, like, very rarely will I click off of a movie.
Oh my gosh. Is that the one with the
It's-
imaginary friend? No, that's not that one.
Like, the title has the name?
Men in Tights was so great. Maybe I need to give it another try, Steve, because I'll tell you what. For some reason, Walt and I were both like disgusted with Men in Tights. Oh, Freddie Cuffing. Okay, I've never seen it. Never seen it.
You know what?
I understand, Steve. Ray J did it for you, so you're good.
Oh.
That's funny. But no, I've never seen that. So
I've never even
That's
heard of
hilarious.
that. It might be a good thing that I have. I don't know. I'm one of those people. I have a very distinct taste in movies.
oh my gosh.
So, yeah.
Angels and Demons, incredible book. Really good book. The
Horrible
movie was awful. I guess especially maybe if you didn't read the book you would have liked it. It did it no justice. It was absolutely horrible. We almost left that movie too. So
Very rarely
Yeah.
have I found a book.
thank you so much for joining us, Chris. I know you got to get ready for your stream, so we'll see you again in a little bit. I really appreciate everybody putting up with us tonight, but not having Walt here. It was fun. I definitely was nervous, and but I really appreciate your support. You guys are the best. And Brian, thank you again for the super chat, and Steve for having our back as always. Be sure to check out everybody's channels here, Steve and Chris and Jeff at Dole Whip Dad. I'm sure I'll do like we always do in Stutter Over, who's here when Noah was here, and Joey's World, of course, definitely the Lucky Minute, Janine, Disney DIY, Brian, he's starting his streams now, and just really want to thank everybody for putting up with me tonight and being here.
Just with you?
It was a lot of, and Mason, but they don't have to put up with you. You were fun. I'm the boring one. The Lucky Minute. Thank you so much. Dee
Welcome.
was in here for a little bit. Human Person. So you guys are the best. We love our Disney family here and really appreciate everything and your support. You guys are awesome. So we love you much.
Yeah.
And thanks for helping me out, Mason. Thanks for being my bud. And everybody go check out Chris's stream. He'll be on shortly. Thank you, Robin. Thanks for being here tonight. And my Disney Park Memories, that's another one too. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Brian. That's really, really sweet. So, hey, Greg. Hello and goodbye. Thanks for popping in. We're getting ready to go, but go check out Chris at Disney World Adventures. He's getting ready to go on tonight. And I appreciate everything.
And for any of you guys that didn't know the quotes, it's okay. I'm in the same boat. Like, I like, not the best when it comes to movie quotes certain times.
Oh,
But again, it's all about
Dougie! You didn't miss much. It was me, and this is Mason. This is Walt hit the fountain of youth. This is my son Mason.
Why do you keep
So,
making that joke? Like,
we're sorry. We miss you, and thanks for popping in to say hey at the end. And gosh, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Mason, do a sign off. Do an impression to sign off on us tonight.
Yeah, good night. Soaring to tower, ready for takeoff. Goodbye.
And on that note, thanks for joining us, guys. Have an awesome night. We'll see you on. Well, Walt will be here Saturday with Steve for their sports night. I'll probably be at work.
can I do an outro?
And yep, go ahead, do an outro.
Cool. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not. And definitely hit the bell so you get notified when they're going to be posting some videos. It's pretty awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Have a nice day. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I don't know how to shut this thing off.
Stop.
Bye,
Bye, everybody.
everybody.